Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, we will learn about the another transformation category operator, that is window toggle. So what is this window toggle? In the previous videos, we have learned about the window time, and these all things we have learned, right? Now this window toggle, what it will try to do is, let's try to read the definition of this one first. Now the first part. So branch out the source observable values as a nested observable. So that means the source observable, so whatever the source observable values that source observable is emitting, those values will be converted into a nested observable. So that means multiple observables it will be converted. So how it will be converted? The values starting from emission from opening and ending when the output of closing selector emits. So that means, so now you will be having two endpoints, something like opening and the closing. So between this opening and closing selector, so whatever the values are emitted in between this opening and closing, those values will be taken and those values will be converted into an observable. So that is about the window toggle. So that means window toggle will take two parameters in such a way that it will be having first parameter will be opening, when to start taking the values, another one is the closing, when to stop taking the values. So in between these values, whatever the values taken from the source observable, those values will be converted into a new observable. So this is about the window toggle. Now if you try to read the syntax of this one, window toggle, and you as usual we will be having two parameters, that is opening and the closing selector. And here opening is nothing but simply it is an observable. So it should be any observable. So whenever an observable emits the data, opening is an observable. Whenever this observable emits the data, it starts collecting the values. Closing, whereas closing selector is a method that in a such a way that it should return an observable. Okay, so it should return an observable. This is about the window toggle. And here if we try to read the parameters, openings it should be an observable, and closing selector means it's nothing but a function that takes the values emitted by the opening observable. If you want the value that should be taken by the closing selector means whatever the value that has been emitted by the opening, you can take that value and return an observable. Now if you try to read the see the marble diagram for this one, so let's try to see the marble diagram. Here we are having a source observable which is emitting the values a, b, c, d, so on to h, and then it will be completed. Now in this source observable, so now we need to convert some part of the values as an observable. Now how you will mention the which part of the values I need to take? So here you will be able to see. So here you are having an opening observable. So this observable is emitting data at a particular interval of time. Okay, now when this inner observable, opening observable, so this is the opening parameter, this is an observable and this emits a data. Now it starts taking the values. Now whatever the values that are present in between the second and the third observable, this is a closing selector. Now it is completed here. So that means in between this opening and the closing, what are the values present? B and C are the values present. So these B and C values are taken and it will be emitted as a new observable here. Okay, and in the same scenario, so now D is emitted, but D is emitted after after this opening and closing. So that is the reason D is excluded. So D will not be taken by the window toggle. Now when this opening observable again emits the data, it starts collecting the values. Now it will be completed in the same scenario. This will be completed after the F. So that is the reason E and F is the values taken as a new observable. So in that scenario, it will go on taking the values like that. So between the opening and the closing selector. So this is about the window toggle. Now let's try to implement the practical implementation, how this window toggle actually works in the coding. Now if I go here, let's try to create a component gc pages slash window toggle operator. Now let's try to press enter. Now let's go to the operators.component.html, and here if I try to do window toggle, and here I can write window toggle. Okay, right? Now let's go to the app routing, and here let's close this to array. Yeah. Now let's go to here, and here I will write window toggle, and here let's try to write window. So it's still not created, I think. So let it take some time to create. So the component is created. Let's go here, window toggle, right? Toggle operator component. Yeah. Now let's go to the implementation of this one, window toggle and here let's try to open. Here let's take that we have a source, okay, and this one will emit the values interval of 500. So it will emit the value for every 500 milliseconds. So that means for every second it will emit 2 values. Now let's say that, so we are emitting the values dot subscribe of data, and we will emit console.log of data, and here I will try to write pipe. So I want to emit as a new observable, right? So now let's try to take the window toggle, and here in this window toggle, first one is the opening selector. Opening selector means nothing but when to start. So let's say that I am taking 1000. So for every 1 second, let's try to emit the value. And another one is a closing selector. It is a function which returns an observable. So here I will write that interval of 1000 again. So now it will start for every 1 second, and between this 1 second, so 1000 and 1000, right? So for 1 second it will take the values. Between this 1 second, how many values will be emitted? So this one will be emitted approximately 2 values, right? So this is how it will take the operator. So now what it will try to do, so after 1 second it will start. So by that time it will emit the 2 values. So maybe 1 value it will be emitting, right? So after 1 second it will start taking the values, and it will take within the time span of 1 second again. So that means 2 values will be emitted. Those 2 values will be taken here. Let's try to see the output. So now if I go here and in this RxJS, let's try to refresh this one, and here I will go to window toggle. If I click on this window toggle, let's try to see what could be the output. So now here it is emitting the observable. So why? Because it is emitting each time it is window toggle will emit a new observable, right? So now here I will try to add another operator such a way that merge map. I will use the merge map here, and for this merge map I will take the value and I will convert into value dot pipe of to array. So this all the values, whatever the values emitted by this observable in another observable, so it should be converted into an array. Now let's try to see the output. Now if I try to see the output, now here if we try to see what, so 1 2 is emitted, 3 4 5 6 7. So going on emitting the data, see 2 values will be taken for each second. So that means, so it is starting. So for example, if I write here 2 seconds, so 2000 means 2 seconds. So 1 second to 2 seconds. Now what could be the output? Let's try to see. So now let's try to refresh. So now it will take immediately 1 2 3 4 something like that. 4 values will be taken. See 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 7 8 9. So like this it is going on taking the values here. So this is how the window toggle will work. How the window toggle will work? It will start taking the values. So from starting from the second. So by that time, so when you start from within 1 second, 2 values will be already emitted here. So 1 second. So that means 1 second to 2 seconds. It will take the values up to 2 seconds. So this is how the window toggle operator will be working. So hope you understood about this window toggle operator. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.